Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. We're still in Sasau. Well, the monastery in Sasau, where we do have a few things we need and want to do. More want than need. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna weed this garden. I'm also kind of curious to try to do some alchemy, even though I think we're gonna pick up the nettle. That was a weed, right? I don't remember which were weeds. Weeds, nettle, dandelions. Even if I can't read, I kind of want to try and see if I can do a savior schnapps. That does require me to find some belladonna, though. 2 of them. So, maybe we'll find some here, maybe we won't. He did warn us to not actually take any herbs. Maybe he'll sell us some herbs. We also should go talk to the custodian, see if he can release a few eyebright. If he can release some more supplies for the wounded, because there are a lot of wounded here in the monastery. And it seems like the eyebright, I saw nettle. The custodian has a good eye to Johanka. As in, he wants to tap that. And even though he's married. And he's not gonna give anything unless she does something for him. Reach a new level in herbalism. Good. So we're gonna see if we can't change his mind a little bit. I do also, at some point, really want to go up to Ushitz and learn to read. I mean, we can kinda read the recipes we have a little bit. But I would prefer not to sit and try and, just try to understand that. So those are the plans for today. Now, Ushitz is quite a long way away. Are there a lot of clouds in the sky? I think so, yeah. Because the sun keeps just darkening. Well, the sun doesn't keep darkening, but you know what I mean. Ushitz is a long way away. Very long way away. We are going to ride there. At some point. Right now, we're just doing some gardening. Is this the entire patch? This as well? Well, we might be here for a while. Just gathering some nettle and some dandelions. I'm sure there was one more weed. Whoops. That was not a dandelion. I picked something else. Ooh, he's not gonna like that. Now, belladonna, isn't that... For some reason, in my mind, when I think belladonna, I think poison. Yeah, I picked a mint. He's not gonna like that. But yes, I think poison. Why do I think of poison when I hear belladonna? Is belladonna poisonous? We are gathering... we are gathering levels in herbalism. This is honest work, yeah? Even if we're already a squire for Sir Radzig. Do a little bit more honest work to help people is never wrong. And I do need me a lot of nettle for my savior schnapps. My future savior schnapps. This is a big garden patch, this. No! I took another mint. I was trying to take the dandelion. I am a bad weeder of things. No, I don't know. I've stolen 3 herbs. I can only go back to Nicodemus and say, "Oh, I am so sorry, sir. I am a worthless." I can see the dandelion. There we go. I know, Henry, I know you can't read. I can read. So these screw-ups are on me. I should take the blame, but unfortunately, it's only Henry who's here who can take the blame. Let's see, we have some more nettle. And we have some more nettle over here that I missed. This looks kind of weed-free now. We have some eyebrights. I mean, eyebrights, it feels like he specifically warned me not to pick the eyebrights. Ooh, thistle? Is that a bad? I don't know. Because it doesn't really say which ones are bad. Just weed out the patch. Yeah, and my memory is what it is. Comfrey, thistle, comfrey. I mean, we have another nettle here. And another nettle here. And some more comfrey. We have another nettle here and a dandelion. Trying to hide from me, are you? I don't know if this actually counts as... No, new level in herbalism. New perk point available. At least we're getting something out of this. Man, that sounded really ungrateful. I'm happy to help, Mr. Nicodemus. I didn't mean it that way. It's just, you know... It's always nice to gain a little bit for yourself when you're doing something for others. I see the dandelion. I'm starting to think that maybe the thistles are actually weeds as well. Unless I've missed a dandelion here somewhere, I probably have. What is this? Can I do anything with this? This is a mushroom. Can I take the mushrooms? I missed a nettle. Now this looks kinda dandelion and thistle free, don't you think? We have an eyebright, but we also... I think that's a thistle as well. Yes. Let's take the thistle. I don't know if those are weeds. I just don't know, man. I could have gone back and checked, but that feels like cheating. So we're just gonna take the thistles as well, and we'll just deal with the consequences when we're done. Just doing a spot of gardening. I mean, if he wanted this job well done, maybe he should have actually hired an actual gardener. So at least part of the blame is on him. This looks rather nice now, actually. It looks really nice. So there's a mint, there's a thistle. Take away the thistle. Now take more mints. Doing good work, Henry. Put you back into it. Just don't put too much back into it. You don't want back problems once you're old. Because you are going to live to a ripe old age. I'll make sure of that. We will not be killed by any more bandits. Yes, we will. We have mints, 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 mints. There's some more thistles over here. Comfrey, I'm sure there's a thistle here. Yes, there. Let's... Ooh, a dandelion. I was about to say let's assume that we're done. But I saw a dandelion. There's another dandelion right here. Sneaky little buggers. Do you see any more dandelions? The nettles are definitely easy to see. The dandelions, though, they hide. Hide among these yellow leaves. Let's be a little bit methodical about this. Is there anything here? No. I'm just walking all over. Yeah. That looks pretty good to me. Let's go back to Nicodemus. Wait, look like a thistle. No, that's just an eyebright. Let's go back to Nicodemus. If I can remember where he is. You can't sprint while overloaded. I'm overloaded? I'm carrying too many herbs. Or weeds. Or whatever. So we are not allowed to run. I hope this is good enough. Hello, Nicodemus. How do I know which plants are weeds? I should have asked him.
How do I know which are the weeds?
You see, this is the part where you learn something. Look in the herbarium to find out what a dandelion, stinging nettle, and thistle look like.
I understand.
I see.
I stole a few mints. But I dealt with the weeds.
It's done.
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
I may have picked a couple of plants, I'm sorry. We will be completely forthright.
I may have picked a couple of the other plants by mistake.
If it's only a couple, there's no harm done. I'm going to check with my own eyes. Farewell.
Go for it. There were 3 of them. Also, do you have a potion to induce heavy sleep?
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Alcohol?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep. And sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks.
Okay, he'll show me how. Who's Philip?
What happened to Philip?
Philip?
He's unconscious.
Yeah.
He's shivering and he has a fever.
Ah, I didn't know that. When he first came here, he was fine. No wounds on him. He was escorting the others. Then he got worse and worse until he lost consciousness entirely. Ask Johanka. Maybe she'll know more.
Because we need a sleeping potion for the insomniac. We need to deal with the man with the broken leg. And I guess Philip is the one who's unconscious and shivering. We need to help him as well. Let's talk about a little bit more about the wounded from Skalitz. Let's not talk about the wounded from Skalitz. We have done that. Show me what you mean with the old reliable. We shall follow Brother Nicodemus.
Hey.
Sorry. I keep forgetting where my walk button is. There it is. Found it. Right. I'm still betting on getting them drunk, is what he's talking about. Or are you on your way to check the gardens, maybe? Maybe that's what you're doing. Because we did report about the weeds first. Yep, looks like he's going for the gardens. Well, we'll just travel along and see how it goes. Nice weather today, isn't it? Brother Nicodemus. No wars on the horizon. Well, there is a war, but no battles on the horizon. Just, it's a nice day, unless you're wounded from Skalitz. Being undersupplied. I have the 3 mints on me. I think it was only 3 mints that I accidentally picked. Right, objective started. Go back to Nicodemus. What do you think, brother? Do you have to put it so crassly? Why not just ask, what did you think of my weeding?
Were you satisfied with my weeding?
You said it was finished, but I took a look at it. Is that what you call a finished job? Off you go. I'd better do it myself. May the Lord watch over you.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I took all the things. There's some mint. There's no dandelions left. There are no thistles left. No nettles. Did I miss a dandelion? Mother bastard! And over here, Does that count? You're not actually in the garden patch. Same for you. What the... Oh well. Guess we'll take that loss. Remember, always be very, very careful. Always go over things twice, nay, thrice, before you're completely satisfied. I also want to know about the old reliable Nicodemus. Actually, could I trade with you, by the way? No. Alright, are you gonna show me the old reliable now? To put people to sleep? Or are you gonna slowly walk back to your alchemy bench? We can talk to Johanka meanwhile. Greetings, Henry! Yes, hello. What's wrong with the man with the bandaged leg?
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
I'll straighten his leg.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
I'll give it a go. It's not like I can make it any worse.
So you don't know anything. Don't even think about touching that poor man.
Well, he's gonna die anyway. Do I need more? Can I even get more in first aid?
I'll go and take a look at the others then.
I want to talk about the Philip. The Philip.
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days, among the corpses. If he got poisoned.
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovna is the place to go.
Right, that actually kind of works out, because my main goal, my main goal is to get to Ushitz and learn to read. Rovna is basically straight north from here, a little bit northeast. So I can just ride up there, try and find the wild man in the woods, then go even more northeast towards Ushitz.
Goodbye.
Right, is Nicodemus back in? I still need that sleeping potion, dude.
I just can't.
Oh, talk trade. Do you have belladonna? You have belladonna. I want belladonna. I want 2 belladonna. You're selling a lot of bandages. Ooh, marigold decoction. For 39? I'll take both. Yeah. Treasure map. I'll take a treasure map. There are treasure maps? I mean, there's an antidote right here. Or antidote's universal, or... antidote to poison, but it doesn't cure food poisoning, sure. So maybe he has food poisoning. Aqua Vitalis. Right. Let us see, is there anything I want to sell? I think not. Let's just go to the basket. We're gonna haggle with you. Of course we are.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Of course we are. 200? I mean, I want to pay a lot less. Johanka needs 100 pieces of meat. I checked my inventory. It says I have 5, which means my 4 dried meat and the roast duck. So I could just go buy 100 pieces of meat. I'm gonna need my groschen for that though. So I wanna pay 180.
Since it's you.
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
A little more, you say. How about 185?
Alright, so?
Good. Now, I do want to try the alchemy, even though we don't really have... we have the recipe, but we can't read it. We can, like you see here, savor schnapps. We need that thing as a base. This one, wine. I was wondering where the alcohol came from. So, let's see. We need 1 nettle, 2 belladonna. We need wine. We should prepare the wine. Now that I know it's wine. 2 handsful of belladonna and 1 of nettle. We should boil the nettle for 2 turns of the hourglass. We should grind the belladonna. And then we should drop the belladonna in and boil for another turn. Let's see. So... Can I grind the belladonna meanwhile? If I wanted things to boil, how did I do it? Yep. We used the bellows. Low heat, boiled. Have to work the bellows until the mixture bubbles. Must carefully time how long you brew the potion using the sandglass. Can I get it up to boiling first, then pour in the nettle, and then grind the belladonna? I don't know how this works. That is why we're here. So if I take the wine... That's good, that's good.
I just can't.
Ah, shut up, Nicodemus. Or should I pour the nettle in now? What does this say? Just boil the nettle. I'm gonna see if I can I grind the belladonna first? Because right now it's not doing anything. We can use the bellows. So bellows up to boiling. Then use the sandglass. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 belladonna.
I just can't.
Yes, 2 belladonna and 1 of nettle. I mean, I have 48 freaking nettle on me. What if I want more nettle? Doesn't say how much of it I'm gonna use. Okay, screw it. Bellows up. That's good. Then we put the nettle in. 1 nettle. And we sandglass it. Right? For 2 turns. Then we take 1 belladonna. We take another belladonna. Nope. Oh shit. This is not gonna go well, man. I think we're gonna have to do this from the beginning. From the... yes. I'm gonna grind up the belladonna first. Yep, this is... No, I put the belladonna in. Damn it. Excuse me, sir. I need more belladonna. I messed it up. I just need the 1. Just the 1. I won't even haggle. Thank you. Okay, let's do this again then. We need belladonna. We need nettle. Okay, now I know how it works. So we're gonna take... Ooh, I can't take 1 of belladonna. Ooh. Okay. I have to... Oh, wait. You take the wine. Start with the wine.
What will happen to my family?
Nice, nice wine. Then maybe we can take some belladonna. We are gonna grind it up.
I can't sleep again.
Is that ground up now? Nope, no, it's ground up, I think. Yes, grind that belladonna. That's obviously already ground up. But now it's more ground up. Put it in the dish, I guess? Okay. And then we take one more of belladonna.
I can't stay here.
And we grind up some more belladonna. Yeah, I think this is what you need to do. You need to grind this up first, because this takes way longer than just boiling things for 2 turns. And you pour it out into the dish. Now we have 2 belladonna in there. We'll take 1 nettle. We'll pour it in here. We'll bellows the crap out of this. Then we do the sandglass. And after we turn it, we're gonna bellows it a little bit more, just so it keeps bubbling. That's 1 turn. 2 turns. It's gonna have to boil. We're gonna take the dish, pour it into the cauldron. And we're gonna sandglass it for another turn.
I can't sleep again.
It's boiling nice, and we'll just pour some more bellows in there just in case. And done. Stop. 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 I might have done it a little bit too long. Do I need to use the still, or... Because it's been boiling. Use the still? No? Maybe we should actually... This will complete the potion, yes. Did we get a savor schnapps? Yes! Okay, so I can brew savor schnapps. It's good to know. He did say he was gonna help me with the thing. The thing with the thing. Hannes, didn't I talk to you?
Shit. What's going on?
You look alright.
You look alright.
Mostly, but my leg still hurts.
Did the humans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I was running away.
I can't stay here.
And do they rebandage it for you?
Occasionally. They told me they don't have enough bandages.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need changing.
I have bandages.
I've got bandages, so I can take care of it.
Wonderful. Could you tell Brother Nicodemus?
I can do it myself.
I can do it myself.
I thought you were a blacksmith.
A long time ago.
Please.
But unfortunately, I've had to learn a thing or two about the art of medicine since then.
Well, fine then. God be with
Success. Reputation gained. Are you alright now, Hannes?
Huh? Damn. Why are you waking me?
How are you feeling?
How are you feeling?
Good. It feels clean. Hope it helps.
It will.
What will happen to my
Tell them to
family?
rebandage you daily. You have the bandages here.
Thank you very much, Henry.
Don't mention it.
Good luck to you.
Alright, we have helped one person, Quarterman Simic. I haven't talked to you either.
What are the...
There are a lot of wounded here. You're not from Skalitz.
You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please help me. I can't stay here.
Why don't you want to stay?
What's the problem? Why can't you stay until you heal?
I have a family. I'm poor. It's only thanks to the building work that we can survive. And the master told me if I don't come back in a few days, then I shouldn't come back at all. And where can me and my wife go then? Who'll take us in? We'll end up living in the woods, where any bandit or ruffian could set on us.
No, that's not a good thing. What happened to you?
What happened to you?
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof collapsed underneath me.
Ooh.
Well, and you're very lucky you survived at all.
Yes, that's what everyone tells me. But it's no use being alive if all I can do is lie here like a wet sack of barley.
Well, you are pretty battered.
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks' rest can't fix.
Weeks? My God, I have to get back to work sooner than that.
So how can I help?
Is there anything I can do to help? It looks like they took care of your wounds.
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got better very quickly.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it. A herbarium. Anything.
I'll try to find something.
Thank you. Thank you. Farewell.
I mean, I have thistles on me. You think those will help? Insomniac, wounded man. Well, you did say that there was a herbarium here. Is it this one? I can't read. How to recognize? By. It is known that the body of a man is composed of 4 humors. Oh, right, we're in the humors era. Blood, yellow bile, black bile, and phlegm. If these are in balance, that's a lot of bullshit. I'm not gonna read through this. I can't read. What about open, not rob, but main doesn't say steal. Whoops, I didn't mean to take all that. Nicodemus, do you know anything about herbs?
Do you know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert, but I know a little something. Is it urgent?
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
I can't sleep
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here. There won't be too many purple herbs for bruises and sprains.
I can't read.
May the Lord watch over.
Fine, where's this herbarium? I was about to say, I haven't seen the Rata Eterni thing for a while. I ain't gonna go there because I keep getting my ass kicked in combat. Maybe I should go there, just to practice combat in a safe environment. Is this a herbarium? Remedies for falls? And Vars? Rat? Damn, man. Herbarium, herbarium. There aren't that many books. Well, I can't read. I have thistles on me. Those are purple. I should probably throw a few stuffs onto my horse. Because my horse is amazing. I only have 5 I got rid... not got rid... I gave away all of my bandages. Dang. Well, I don't need 46 freaking nettle on me. See, I stole some mint. I have... Oh, thistles are red. Right, I have a treasure map, but I can't read. So we'll put that in my horse. Says Spags. 41 dandelions, that's a lot of dandelions. I have a cobweb. Alright, I could go and buy some meat. Maybe I should go buy some meat. I mean, there's a herbalist down there too. There's a question mark over there. Unexplored place. I could just go down to the innkeeper, I suppose. I think that's the closest place where I can actually buy some meat. If I wanted to get to this herbalist, where would I go? In here? Nope, that's lockpicked. Well, it's not lockpicked, but excuse me, sir. Is that a tame boar you have? Or is that just a pig? Might be just a pig. There is a herb guy in here. Why am I so... Oh, nettles are everywhere. So making savor schnapps, I should now just be able to use those with just recklessly. Because I can make my own schnapps. Just need to buy some belladonna and it's fine. Just remember, need to grind it up first. And then put it into the thing. And don't worry if it boils over time. Or, you know, boils a bit longer than... That's a lot of herbs and flowers. Boils a bit longer than needed, necessary, whatever. Than intended is the word I'm looking for. Because it will be fine in the end. Now, this is the inn where I'm sleeping. What time is it? It is very late. I think I'm gonna need another room, sir.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I'll need a room for another night.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Aye, there's room here.
Yes.
For how long?
Just the one night.
Just the one night?
No problem. But you pay in advance.
Of course. Here you go.
Here you go.
2 groschen. Whatever.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
And sleeping on a cloud doesn't sound very appealing because clouds aren't very solid. You'll just fall right through. I'm gonna guess it's up the stairs, second door.
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to it outside.
Second door?
The middle room is yours.
Yep. Middle room. Seems the middle room is always mine. Let's talk trade. Let's see, I can buy 10 pieces of bacon. I need 100 pieces though. 10 pieces of bacon. Ooh, it's gonna be tough getting up to 100. 4 of these. I'm not even looking at the prices, but it's not that expensive. I'll just buy everything and then check how many I have. Take some roast chicken. That's expensive. Roast duck. Some salami. We will not take some savory schnapps. We can make our own. Smoked sausage. And that's all the meat you have. I'm gonna have to go into town and get some more. So how much is that? I guess we'll see, because we're gonna haggle.
Let's have a word about the price.
Well, we can try it.
Yes, we can try it. What the fuck? 390? Hell no. 350.
Agree?
Well, now, a little bit more, and we'll shake on it.
A little bit more. So it didn't make him too angry. How about 355?
Aye, for that amount, I can be persuaded.
Thank you. That is, and see, I now have 61. Now I just need to find another innkeeper. Or tavern keep, whatever. And buy the rest of the meat. We should be able to find some down in Sassa. Alright, my friends. I need to go back to Ratai. Talk to Teresa. Say that, hey, remember these knuckleheads? They say hi. Also, if you happen to know any jobs for them, they want to work with wood, just not their own, if you know what I mean. We need to go back soon anyway, because we need to ask Teresa out on another date. I have ridden past taverns. I don't remember where. I could just go to the freaking butcher, man. Or a trader. Trader works. I haven't checked what he has. Just a general trader. Knock knock. This is Henry. Trader. Talk.
Good day to you.
And to you, sir. What do you have?
May the Lord watch over you.
So you have antidotes. You have, well, you have hair meat, but I think I need prepared meat. So no, I don't want to buy anything from you. I think the butcher is probably just gonna give me raw meat as well, isn't he? Here's a tavern, perfect. We'll just ride on this way. Pebbles, you have been invaluable to me. I'm gonna be very sad when we find a reason to upgrade you. You don't have to worry though, that's probably gonna be in a very long while, because I get the feeling the horses are stupidly expensive.
God be with you.
You're a gambler. Never mind. Oh, the player's talisman. Excuse me?
Good God! What happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
What's wrong with my clothes? Oh, I'm kind of dirty. Okay, let's stop trade.
Take care.
Well, see now. I don't remember how much we had. My wealth is draining. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back with these fast. Buy 10 bacon. 7.8 for hair meat? What the fuck? That's stupidly expensive. Oh, the venison as well. Stupidly expensive. All of this is stupidly expensive. I wasn't actually paying attention. Let's buy the. I'm gonna sneeze. Ooh, just the one. That's different. 163. Sure, we'll see how much that is.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
Meat-wise, that is. How many pieces of meat it is. I want to pay 150.
Satisfied?
Well, a little more, and we'll call it a deal.
Fine, I can go up to 155.
Aye. For that amount, I can be persuaded.
Good. 99! Ah. I'll buy 3 cooked pork, because I need to eat myself. I'll just close the deal, because I don't care. Pebbles? We need to go back to Johanka. Fast, before this meat spoils. It's gonna take more than an hour or two for it to spoil, but you know... let's just go up. I think it's this way? Go, Pebbles! Yes, there's the bridge. I need to traverse the bridge. Remember that. Past Matthew and Fritz. Hello, Slackers.
Hey.
There was construction up at the monastery, but the monastery didn't want them to help for reasons that were never disclosed. Wink! Wink! I like pebbles. I'll actually ride all the way up, because I am so overburdened by all this. Now, where's Johanka? Knock, knock. Brother Nicodemus. Here's Johanka. For the love of God, what have you been doing? Why is her voice lines? I brought some meat.
I brought some meat.
Oh, damn. Actually, get venison. I'll keep as much dry meat as possible, actually, because the dry meat. 64, 68, 98, and then you get 2 dried meat. Confirm delivery.
Thank you, Henry. Rich food will definitely help.
So, Semek is complaining about pains.
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact he can't work. He says he...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No, he's a construction worker. He's bruised and confined to...
Henry, for God's sake, our neighbors are dying here. Your friends. There isn't time to waste on some construction worker's bruises. Oh, honestly, what were you thinking?
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you?
Johanka, I am disappointed. We're trying to be good people here and help people, no matter where they come from. They're wounded. Well, I guess maybe you haven't taken a Hippocratic oath. Well, neither have I. That doesn't prevent me from helping them. End dialogue. Because fuck you. I do not have my own herbarium. It isn't even one of these books. Eh? Ooh, I'll just junk some bandages. Because this was not about herbs. I don't even know what that means because that's Latin. I'm not even. That probably says Cygnus. Causi something. You have to recognize something. Nothing about herbs. This is just about humors. This is alchemy. Don't pick very hard. There's a bandage there. I'll take it. Yeah, I don't know where this herbarium of yours is. It's definitely not one of these books, because I can't even... Or maybe it is one of these books. Maybe we can't look at these books just because we can't read. Oh, getting to Ushitz is becoming more and more of a priority. Open. Marigold decoctions. No, just one. But what is this symbol? Health. Okay. You know what? Frickin' yoink. It says take, not steal. I'll take the frickin' belladonna too. Nettles I have enough of. Let's see. We could talk to the custodian. Can also try and find Father Simon, who is supposed to be in Rovna. A wild man. If you just go straight north here, we get to Rovna. We get a little bit of an adventure too. Sorry. Let's see. Look at my horse. I want inventory for sidekicks. I can't do that. It's probably here. Yes, it's probably here. This is the inventory. A map leading to treasure. I kind of want to look at it. Even though I know I can't read, maybe I can... Oh. I found that village. Hey, we can read Ratai. Why can we read Ratai? So yeah, this is kind of so. Let's go. Whatever. We can read Ledetchko as well. That's weird that we can read it. There, Ratai is basically southeast, yeah, so just follow the river up to the mines. Up here somewhere where we haven't been. There's a bandit camp here we need to take care of anyway. Okay. Well, Pebbles, I'm gonna mount you. See, now we're hungry. Then we eat some dried meat. We are gonna go sleep. Then we're gonna see if the innkeeper refreshes his meat inventory over the night. Then we're gonna ride to Rovna tomorrow. Try and find Father Simon. So we're going on an adventure. Good morning. We're well rested and we're well fed. Just slept a few hours, and then Henry started talking in his sleep about Teresa. So we can now go back and ask Teresa for another date, which we will do eventually. Right now, we're just gonna ride towards Rovna on an adventure. Just along the way here, we see the monastery. Just fine. I don't know what they're... Ah, that's where they're rebuilding. I see. And what is this? Just a... See, these are purple flowers. They look like thistles, though. Those are thistles. I don't think thistles are the herbs he's talking about. Ooh. See, I don't know what we're gonna find here. We're just riding. There's a weird DLC quest here. I don't have any DLCs, but yeah, I could fast travel up there, but then we miss adventure along the way, and presumably a lot of potential horsemanship. So we're just gonna ride through the woods, maybe stop by some houses here and there. Maybe someone needs help. Because we did stop by one miller's place, and they were like, "Hey, we have a cumin in here," and that became something. And like I said, adventures. Come on, Pebbles. We're just riding through the woods. Don't stop for anyone in the woods. Everyone in the woods are bad people. Everyone I met in actual woods, not on the... Oh, there's a river here. Not on the outskirts. Ooh, interesting signs. I have? That's a big river. I might have made them... There's a tiny bit of a cloud here. Why? Also, I found an interesting sight. What do you mean? Is there... Is someone cooling their booze again? Or is it this? Or is it that? No, wait. Right. Yeah, it is this. Okay, I guess that's interesting. It's a pile of rocks. Might be a... It's definitely a mound of some sort. Maybe a grave for some historically important person that has now been forgotten, and maybe they only live on in memory, even though maybe no one has any memory of who they were. What's the fastest way out of here? Over here seems like I can go. Hi-yo, Pebbles! That away. What is this? Just hay, I presume. Maybe some beekeeping? Is that where I can cross? That might be where I can cross. Well, it's not there, but it looks shallow enough. Into the deep dark forest. Fishermen and stuff living on the shores of a river. Fine. Samopesh woods. People actually camping in the woods. They are bad. Everyone so far has turned out to be a bandit. And this is a little bit difficult for you to traverse, Pebbles, but I believe in you. So we are not gonna disturb anyone who's camping out in the woods. Now, if you do find an interesting site that has something I can lockpick, then of course we're gonna go for it, because I am running a little bit low on groschen. Oh, some Pesh woods weren't that big of woods. There's something over here which we'll get to. I mean, I know I don't have any DLC, but so what happens if I go here? Curious mind needs to know. I discovered Samopesh. Alright. And what does that have to do with anything? It's Samopesh. There's a fast travel point. Let's go for the blue thing immediately. Let's just see what happens. It's probably gonna tell me, well, no, screw you. Is it you? I think it's you.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I don't know. I'm also looking for pieces of Queen Sheba's sword.
The Sasau swordsmith tells me he'd pay handsomely for a piece of the sword some pilgrim from the Holy Land was selling here a while ago.
Well, my lad, I can't help you there. We're the back of beyond here. Not even a pilgrim ever stops by. And even if he did, what use would some relic be to me? And what would I pay him with?
Groschen? Is something wrong?
What's the matter?
It's the tourney. It always upsets me.
What tourney?
What tourney?
Ratai?
You don't know about the tournament?
No.
Sir Hanush decided to revive the regular Ratai tournament again. The first one will be tomorrow, in the courtyard at the upper castle.
First one. Why should it upset you, though?
Why would the tourney upset you?
It brings back sad memories about my son Svartalfluk. God rest him. He always loved sword fighting. Even when he was just a lad, he used to duel with his mates with sticks. And for years he saved every groschen he got so he could buy a real weapon. Wasn't long before he had the hang of all sorts of fancy strikes and feints. So when he heard Sir Hanush was holding tourneys for common folk, he was first in line to enroll.
I mean, playing with sticks and pretending it's swords, isn't that just like every boy ever? Every little boy ever? Did your son ever win?
Did your son ever win the tourney?
Oh, aye, more than once. Svartalfluk wasn't the strongest, but he was agile as a weasel. And he put his heart and soul into it.
It seems I've discovered a grindstone. Is the tourney dangerous?
I see. And he got hurt in the arena?
Oh, heavens no. Sir Hanush set the rules in such a way that nobody would suffer more than a bruise or two. and he makes damn sure the rules are obeyed.
I need to be in the tourney, for sure. What happened to your son, then?
So what happened to him, then?
Well, this fella by the name of Peter enrolled. They called him Black Peter on account of the colour he wore. He beat all comers. No man could match him. Only Svartalfluk was determined to take him, so he started training all the hours God gave. He even started going to Captain Bernard for lessons. And in the last tourney, he got the better of Black Peter in the end and won the prize. Only he never came home that day. I figured he was having a drink in Rattay to celebrate his victory. But he didn't even turn up in the morning, and I started getting worried. I was just on my way to look for him when some merchants came by. They found my boy by the road just past Rattay. He was still alive, but he was burning up and shaking like a leaf. I sent for the sawbones right away. But before the day was out, I had to send for the priest.
Let me guess. Peter didn't take too kindly to being beaten, and so he poisoned him. I'm guessing. Was your son wounded?
Did Svartalfluk have any wounds?
Only a couple of scratches and bruises from the tourney. Nothing that would kill a man. Not even the sawbones could figure out what done him in.
Well, if there wasn't any clear sign of infection, I'm betting poisoning. What do you know about Black Peter?
Do you know anything about this Black Peter?
Oh, not much. I asked around, but nobody knew nothing much about him. Except he was a stuck-up bastard. He always just turned up for the tourney, took his prize and vanished.
How is that stuck up, though? I mean... was it Peter who killed your son?
Do you think it was this Black Peter who killed him?
It was the first thing crossed my mind. Aye. But there's no proof. It could have been anyone, I suppose.
Yes, can never judge... Or, well, no, judge... Can never judge anyone without evidence. Can suspect, but not pass judgment, not without evidence. Then it's just freaking public shaming and or lynching. And we don't want none of that. Can I try to find out what happened to him?
Look, I'll try and find out what happened to your boy. I can't promise anything, but if I turn anything up, I'll let you know.
Oh, thank you. I swear to Almighty God I won't let you go unrewarded.
Well, I'm gonna be in the tourney anyway, so I guess maybe that's just a DLC baked into the game then? Because there are a lot of things, woman's lot, bandit thing. I haven't even checked all the names of the DLCs. I have none of those. That I know, for sure. This was a nice little detour. Still need to go there. But Father Simon is supposed to be a wild man living in the woods. So, you know what? I'm gonna travel to Rovna. And if anything nice happens along the way, we'll start there. But for now, we're gonna end this little episode here. We didn't really do much. We just did some bad gardening and took some bandages, and Henry's hungry again. But it was enough. As always, thank you for being here. I appreciate it very much. You stay kind and strong now, and I hope you take care of yourself out there, and I also hope I'll see you again next time.